Am I live? Okay. All right. So hopefully I'm live. I am Damika. I am the CEO of Life Force Gen Z LLC. I am the creator of hashtag Lost Souls Tarot. I am also learning a lot about my own life and my own realization and about tarot cards in general. I just started this journey, so I'm fairly new at tarot cards, but I ain't new to life. Okay, I ain't new to life. All right, I am a generator, life force generator. All right, I enhance the life force within you, but you can only be yourself and you can only be authentically you. All right, so this is my first live stream. It's July 2nd, 2025. It's approximately 9:25 a.m. And I'm on the eastern side, East Coast, East Coast, East Coast. Today we're going to be working on zodiac signs. Excuse me. We're going to be working on zodiac signs and numbers. All right. We're going to be working on zodiac signs and numbers, not the ABCs, just the zodiac signs and numbers, not star systems, zodiac signs and numbers. All right. So here we go. We're going to start with the zodiac signs. I'm going to pick at least 3 zodiac signs, and then I'm going to pick numbers that are associated with those zodiac signs. Okay. So the numbers could represent solar returns. It could represent an address. It could represent a year. It could represent whatever is pertaining in your life. It could be symbolic numbers, angel numbers. Okay, but those numbers are going to represent what's going on with the zodiac signs that we pull from. Okay, with the zodiac signs that we pull from. Oh, damn. All right, here we go. So we actually, first card we have Virgo. All right. We have a Virgo, born between 8:23 and 9:22, August 23rd and September 22nd. Virgos have attributes of practicality. They are hard workers and they exhibit self-discipline. Okay, this Virgo was sideways when it came out. This Virgo was sideways when it came out. So this Virgo is having in and out feelings about self-discipline, having in and out feelings about hard work, and basically you're not being practical with your own life. You have to take control over your own life. So this is Virgo energy that was sideways. Virgo energy that was sideways. Okay, let me try to move this back a bit. All right, my table, all right, so the next energy that we had that was sideways. Okay, we're only going to pull 3 zodiac energies. The next energy that was sideways, Cancer. We have Cancers that is born between June 21st and July 22nd. We have a Cancer that is in and out of their feelings and their emotions and their energy. What is a Cancer? A Cancerian is nurturing. They provide intuition and they have emotional stability. But because they are in and out of their own energies and they're in their own way, then they're not very nurturing. Okay, they don't provide great intuition. They probably lying like shit to save their own self, and then they have weird ass emotional stability. All right, so Cancer on the sideways, Cancer on the sideways, and then we also have a Gemini out there who is sideways. A Gemini out there who is sideways. Geminis are born between May 21st and June 20th. So we have a Gemini who is in and out of their energies and emotions. Okay. Geminis are usually great with communication, adaptability, and curiosity. But these motherfuckers been being too curious in the wrong way. Okay. They're not adaptable at all. Okay. They are in and out of their adaptability. They need to focus on themselves. Okay, focus on themselves and providing truth. Focus on yourself and provide truth. The truth will set you free. And the communication that you're delivering out there is sideways as fuck. You lying. Somebody lying. That's what the spirit's telling me. Somebody lying. That's why y'all in the in and out. So we have Virgo, Cancer, and Gemini. That was sideways. Okay, Virgo, Cancer, Gemini. Okay, now we're going to pull on the numbers for the Virgo first. Numbers for the Virgo first. Sideways ass motherfucker. That's crazy. Like, and instead of just moving in the right light or doing what you're supposed to do for your own self, You're focusing on all the wrong things. Y'all got to fix it. You're strong enough to do it. You're strong enough to do it. You're strong enough to take on your own karma, right? Confirmation. You're strong enough to take on your own karma. You're strong enough. You could do it. You can do it. I did. What? I did, and took on everybody else's karma too, unbeknownst to me. Here we go. All right, so we're going to have some numbers that come out of here. All right. We're going to see what numbers pop up out of here for the sideways Virgo. Sideways Virgo. Sideways Virgo. Oh, spirit. All right. All right. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. So, sideways Virgo, we got a 4. Okay. 4 can represent the month of April. 4 is also earthly order, stability, and foundation. Okay. So, for the Virgo, you need to have earthly order in order to create stability and have a strong foundation. Okay. That's what the 4, my life path number 4. Virgo, you need 4. Let's see other 2 numbers you got. We're going to pull 3 numbers. 4, upside down 5. All right. So the 5 can represent the month of May. 5 also represents change, transformation, and personal freedom. However, Virgo, without the earthly order, stability, and your foundation, you will not have change, transformation, or personal freedom. That's why it's upside down. You will remain stuck. So you got to make the right choices. Here we go with the 3rd one for the Virgo. 3rd one for the Virgo. Another 5 upside down. You refusing to make one of your Virgos is refusing to make change so that you can transform and have personal freedom. Wow. So that's for the Virgo energy. All right, Virgo energy. Let me write that down real quick. So we had Virgo energy that was sideways. So we got Virgo that was side, and the numbers associated was 4, and then 5 upside down, and another 5 upside down. All right. So now we're going to pull on the Cancer's energy. All right. What numbers are associated with the Cancer energy? All right. That was 455, which is a 14, which is back at that 5. You got to make that change. You got to make that change. You got to make, or don't, or don't, or don't, or don't, or don't. The fuck is wrong with y'all? I don't get it. So we got Cancer energy. Okay, Cancer. Wherever the Cancer energy is that was sideways, love, you have a 10 that is upside down. You have a 10 that is upside down. What's that about? All right. What is a 10? 10 means law and divine order. It can be associated with the month of October and December. And then so you may be associated with somebody in that month. Okay. The 10 also is spiritual completion, but Cancer, because you are sideways, because you have conflicting nurturing attributes, and you don't have clear intuition, and your emotional stability is sideways, your ass ain't gonna have law and divine order. It's completely upside down, or spiritual completion. All right. So you have to fix your ways, Cancer. You have to fix your ways in order to ascend the proper way. Okay, in order to ascend the proper way. What else we got out here for the Cancer? We're gonna get to 2 more for the Cancer that's sideways. 2 more for the Cancer that's sideways. Okay, 2 more. Ooh, they trying to jump out. And I keep trying to stop them, but I need to stop doing that because it'd be so many with the index cards that I have to get better cards. But with the index cards that I have, they be jumping everywhere. And I'd be like, man, it'd be like 7 cards that all right, we got 1. There we go. We got 1. All right, let's see what we got. We got motherfucking number 9, baby. But Cancer, your 9 is upside down. Number 9 is usually associated with the month of September. All right, Cancer. So because you're sideways and your 9 is upside down, what does 9 represent? Completion, endings, transition to new beginnings. Yours was upside down. So you're going to stay in those karmic cycles that have no endings. Okay, they have no endings, and you're not going to be able to transition to your new beginning. All right, because you're in the sideways, Cancer. You're in the sideways. So that was 10 upside down. That was a 9 upside down. Last one for the Cancer. Last one for the Cancer is going to be a 7. My month of July is associated with the 7. All right, Leos, re-rise. 21 more days. 21 more days. All right, so 7 is upside down, but the 7 is associated with spiritual awakening, divine protection, and good fortune. Unfortunately, Cancer, because you're still in your sideways ass feelings, you are not going to receive spiritual awakening, divine protection, or good fortune unless your ass turn to the upright. What the fuck is wrong with you? You sideways, but I guess you're going through what you're going through. Okay, so go through it the right way, the divine way, the correct way. Stand on whatever you did. Don't lie on nobody. Stop gossiping. Whoever this Cancer is in this Cancerian energy, okay? Cancer, sideways. All right, you had number 10 upside down. You had number 9 upside down. And then you had the number 7 upside down. 9 and 7 is 16. 10 plus 16 is 26. That's an 8. But that's an upside down 8 because all of those were upside down, right? So, okay, so this equal 5 and this equal 8. Upside down 8, all right? Look up what an 8 means and then figure out what it means for the 8 to be upside down. Okay, I have it here in my notes, but I'm still learning myself. So, yeah, take y'all notes and do what y'all got to do for the betterment of you. All right, so we got this last one. We got this Gemini. We got the Gemini that was sideways. You got the Gemini that was sideways. Let's see what's going on with this Gemini. Excuse me, let me put these other numbers back in here because we do want to, make sure we shuffle all the numbers back and give everybody a fair chance, every sign a fair chance to figure out what their numbers are. And I've tripled these numbers in here. Okay, so it's not like it's just one set of ones. No, it's 3 sets of ones, 3 sets of 2s, 3 sets of 3s, and so on. Okay, all the way up to the number 9. Then we have the number 10, 3 sets of the number 10. Okay, once you realize how to count, all right, when you pull your own numbers, if you do, then you'll be able to add all the numbers down together and then break it down to that one single form. All right, so we are going with the Gemini who is sideways. We are at 12 minutes and 30 seconds. 12 minutes and 30 seconds. All right. So that's a 6. That was a 6. All right, here we go. All right. Damn. All right. I like that though. I finally got one that flew all the way out. So Gemini, that is on the sideways cusp. You have an upside down 7 as well. Okay. Because you are having a hard time with communication, adaptability, and curiosity, you are not going to receive spiritual awakening, divine protection, or good fortune. All right. So we had that upside down 7. Again, that's my number 2. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. That's the number right there. Besides 9. All right. So we also got, an upside down 9. We got an upside down 9 for you, Gemini. An upside down 9. Now, we just went through this with the Cancer. Upside down 9. Until you're able to communicate correctly, stop being curious in the wrong ways and adapt to the divine, then you are not going to have a completion. Your cycles are going to continue the way that you love it, and you are not going to have transition to new beginnings. Your beginnings are going to remain the same, Gemini. Stop that. Stop that. All right. Last but not least, this is what? That number 8. So Cancerian, you had the upside down 8 in the total. Remember I said go look it up? Look at the universe. Universe, like you ain't even got to look it up. I'm gonna give it to you. Okay. The number 8 is associated with the month of August. Because Gemini, again, your ass is sideways, you are not gonna have abundance. You are not going to have manifest. You're not going to be able to manifest at all. You're only going to be able to manifest your darkness and your truth. As many lies as you've told Gemini, because you sideways, all of your lies are coming back to you so that you can face them. And it's real easy. Just stand on it. Like it's easy as fuck. Anyway, and you will not have infinite potential. You will have infinite potential to death, not life. And that's just straight up with that 8, that cycle. The infinity, this is the cycle. You will be infinitely in your karmic cycle if you don't stop. All right, so that was for Gemini, who was sideways. Again, I write these things down. Make sure y'all taking y'all notes. I write down a lot of things. Make sure you're taking your notes. So the Gemini was sideways. Okay, we're at 15 minutes. And the Gemini had an upside down 7. Gemini had upside down 9. And the upside down 8. All right, 9 and 8 is 17. 17 plus 7 is 24. So that's an upside down 6. Okay, that's an upside down 6. Let's go in here and get the number 6 real quick so that we can know what the number 6 actually means. Okay, so the number 6 represents, give me a second, y'all. I'll find that job broken. The number 6 can represent, where you at, 6? Where you at? Got these job jokers everywhere. All right, the number 6 represents the month, the month of June. Okay, the month of June, but because the 6 was upside down, you will not have balance between material and spiritual, and you will not have harmony. All right, so that's for the Gemini overall. Gemini overall, you will not have balance between material and spiritual, meaning you will probably pick the material illusions over the fucking truth. Like, wow. And then you will not have harmony, Gemini, even though you might got a harmony, but you will not have harmony, Gemini. You just won't, because your ass in the motherfucking sideways. You know what your truths are. Y'all know what your truths are. The Cancer, the Virgo, and the Gemini. You know what it is. You just have to be honest with yourself. Universe already knows. Your God already knows. Your devil already knows. Huh? Everybody already knows. Your minions, they going in the right direction. They like, man, fuck this shit. This motherfucker keep lying. I don't know what the fuck to believe. Like, how the fuck I get myself into this? Because you weren't true to yourself either, and that's okay, because you're moving in the right divine order, excuse me. Because you're moving in the right divine order, you're going to be just fine. Now, it is a cycle that everybody will have to go through, right? It's a cycle that you'll have to finish. But I have faith that a lot of you all, excuse me, let me put that down. Let me speak to the collective. Excuse me. I have faith that a lot of you all are moving in your divine purpose. It's no other way to go. Like, it would be to not at this point. And some of y'all didn't even realize who you had in your atmosphere. You didn't even realize it. Not to throw nothing in nobody's face. You didn't realize it. You didn't care. Greed, envy, jealousy. Y'all are wild. Sex, y'all. Pew. Somebody stink. Somebody's spirit. Like, ooh, y'all. I'm gonna get out of this. You stink. Whoever you is, you stink. It's probably your coochie and your dingling dripping. I don't know, but y'all stink. But anyway, y'all stay focused out there. Do the best that you could do to be who you could be. It's a lot of STDs, sexually transmitted disease, and spiritually transmitted disease going on out here. Don't get caught up with the motherfucking people that's out here doing and catching. Okay, they out this journey stink. They stink. I wish I could smell what I smell. It's like death. It's like pew. It's like y'all done. Ooh, what's this? I'm just playing around with numbers. 3 upside down. You will not have divine completion, and you will not have creative expression. And that's the end of that. Much love to you all. I'm going to return this energy back where it belongs. I love you all authentically. Damn it. I love y'all. I love y'all. And just stay focused, stay positive, and do the best that you can do to be the best that you could be, because we rising out this bitch and ain't nothing they can do about it.